turn the key, nothing happens.
Join us as we get the Jeep trail ready.
I got sawdust all down my back right now. And it's uncomfortable, I just wanna...
And we get closer to finishing the drywall in the cabin. Subscribe today and come along.
Good morning, I woke up back up to our property. It snowed about a ½ inch last night. It's a little chilly. It got to like 19 degrees. It wasn't, I guess that's not too bad. A little chilly out here this morning. I didn't film it, but yesterday I pretty much finished the front of the lift and I put the back on. The back is just like the leaf spring, so it wasn't like a big deal. It's pretty much done. I have a few more things to do. That is what we're working on today. I'm excited to get it done. I got to do some fender cutting today. It looks pretty cool. Check it out, guys. If you can tell, the front, it sits lower than the back. I think that's how they look. I've looked online and a lot of them sit like this. Yeah, it looks pretty cool. They stick out pretty good. Today, I took off the little fender flare thing on this side only. I haven't taken it off the other side yet. I'm pretty much gonna follow this line right here, this crease, and cut, and then see where that puts me with these front tires. The back ones are probably the same. I'm gonna get rid of this, cut this off, get rid of all these holes and stuff, but I mean, I have plenty of room on the back. There's the new leaves. They're on there. I still got a few things to do. I still have to, there's steel braided brake lines. I have to lower the transfer case down. There's these little spacers that go in the transfer case, so it lowers it down so the axles are a little bit more of a flat angle. And then I'm gonna take it in to get it aligned and just kind of have everything went through real quick because it's a 96, you know what I mean? I need it to be reliable. I'm excited, so I'm gonna get to work. I think I'm going to start to cut these fenders off. I can't even turn the wheel right now. As soon as I turn the wheel, I mean, look how close it is. I got like an inch or two. The front is a little bit better, but not much. It's not flexing at all. It's just sitting here on flat ground. I'm gonna cut it, see where it's at. Once I cut it, I'll probably pull it out and kind of like drive up and try to flex it a little bit just to see if I need to cut more. The back's probably just gonna be one and done. Like it looks like it's just gonna, like it's so far off. The wheels are there's such a big gap, you know? Anyway, let's cut this thing. So I got that first part out. Looks pretty sweet. I got this thing jacked up a little bit, so let me lower this down and see what it looks like. I feel like there's more room here than there is here. I'm gonna have to cut a little bit more off this. We'll probably leave it at that. I didn't clean up the cut yet, so I'll do that if I need to. If this is all we're gonna do, then I'll clean it up afterwards. Looks pretty good. I like it. I'm gonna go ahead and do the back. A little bit about my background, just a little bit, because I used to be a fabricator. I was in the Air Force for 14 years and I did fabrication. That was my job. So cutting metal and doing all this is like nothing to me. It's like fun. It's like what I'm used to doing. I was very good at it. Anyway, if you were wondering, I already got grease on my face. Anyway, but it makes this stuff super easy to do for me. It's not a big deal. It's not a big deal for me to just start cutting into things because I used to cut into multi-million-dollar aircraft for a living. Not a big deal to me to do this. I'll tell you that. Enough of that. Enough about me. All right, I'm gonna cut the back, make it match the front, and then I'll do the same thing to the other side. Take this thing out and see if it articulates and see if it rubs anywhere. I'm having a little bit of issue trying to get this thing to start. I have voltage at the battery. The starter's brand new. I did the little trick where you put the screwdriver on it and then you try to start it and it works. So the solenoid is working. I started using electrical cleaner on all the relays and the fuses. All the fuses are good. The relays were cleaned. So I started scouring the internet trying to figure out what was going on. I still don't know why it's doing this, but I figured out a hack to like get past it. So if you guys have a Jeep XJ in this model year range and you're having the same problem, you're getting all the lights on and but just nothing. Like you turn the key, nothing happens. So this is the starter relay right here. I took the black thing off of it, and now maybe I need a new relay. I'm just pushing the back of it and it's creating a connection and it's starting the Jeep. You have to have the key on to do it and it'll start. I'm gonna demonstrate that right now to show you because it's kind of cool. So if you guys are stranded and you have this truck, this is a hack that you could use and potentially get your Jeep started. So let me show you. I'm gonna shut this door so I don't hear this stupid beeping.
Sure. I'm gonna turn the key to the ignition so it'll start with the relay or something like that.
Okay, turn it on right now. I just have a wire brush, it's like rubber. On the back of this, you like touch them together and it'll start, watch. Oh. Motor's kind of loud. Maybe I need a new relay, I'm not sure. I'm actually taking this thing into town to take it to a mechanic because I need to get an alignment after putting the lift on. I'm not like the guy that can just make an engine work with a toothpick. You know what I mean? I don't know what I don't know, so I'm gonna take it to the place in town, just have them go through it, make sure everything's good so I'm not running any issues down the road. But I have to start it like that every time. It will not start right now without doing that. So something is wrong. Look at my face, babe.
You look like a chimney sweeper.
That's what
Like you could be on Mary Poppins.
I know, right?
Chim chimney, chim chimney.
I have been sweeping chimneys. I have, that's
No,
what
you haven't.
Anyway, I think we're gonna pull this thing out and do some articulation a little bit and see if these fenders are cut enough. One of the things it says in the instructions is to make sure the axle's centered. You can tell underneath there it's probably not 100% centered, but that's why we're gonna go do an alignment so they adjust all that stuff.
Yeah. Not yet. I don't see it hitting. You got about an inch. No, there's like a piece hanging, so that would hit, but not like the fender.
That?
Yeah. What is that piece?
It like reinforced the fender right here.
You're good?
There's nothing? How close?
It's real close. You might have to trim some more. You look good in that Jeep.
Yeah.
How's it feel?
Feels good to be back in it.
Yeah, you're gonna need to trim this one more too. It's a little bit tighter.
And then just kind of opening it up a little bit more.
I would for sure. Can you do it on the inner fender too?
Oh, this is the inner fender.
No, like this part.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna have to just beat that because it's like it's welded. I'm gonna beat it. I can beat it like over.
Okay.
But I feel like from here to like this edge right here,
Yeah.
just like make a line and go whoop, so it's another inch.
Yeah, it's hitting that front fender. Get it?
I need a battery. Can you do better? It's kind of bumpy.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's a rough.
It's a rough ride.
Rough country, rough ride. It's a rough country lift. I think I need to trim the fenders a little bit. Obviously we were hitting and we weren't even like bending at all, like articulating at all. So I think the back is good. Obviously, like there's way more in the room, but like up front, time to cut some more. Pretty much wrapped up for the day, and there's a few things we need to do. I'm gonna take it into town tomorrow morning, get it worked on. For today, for us, it's done. If you watched our last video, well, no, maybe it was 2 or 3 videos ago, we got a new propane tank and we have not switched it over yet. And I just am looking right now. This one right here is the one we started with. We're at 5%. That's the lowest the gauge will read. It's there right now. I'm about to close it, transfer the regulator up to that one, and turn that one on. That way we're not running out of propane in the middle of the night. Let's do this real quick. All right, we're gonna shut this off, and then we just gotta take this off and put it up there. This is actually righty loosey, lefty tighty, which is gonna mess me up, I know, but I better not mess it up. Righty loosey. Let's do it. We're gonna lift this up. Hopefully we got enough extra cord. There we go. There she is. Now let's put this in here, tighten it up, and we're done. And then we'll just turn it back on. Good morning. So if you hadn't noticed, our kids haven't been here for a couple days with the in-laws. and the in-laws are in town right now, so we're gonna go meet them in town, probably have breakfast, get the kids back. We're heading down into town, so we are going to take the Jeep, and it's gonna get an alignment and a few other things need to get, like I think there's a radiator hose leaking. I heard this clanging noise in the transmission. Hopefully, I did some research. I think it's just a bolt that's loose. Anyway, this is our first like driving of the Jeep lifted and everything like that. So my wife is gonna be in the 4Runner. She's following me, and we're gonna wash that thing while we're in there because it is a mess. We're heading down right there. We're gonna take you guys with us to show you what kind of trouble we can get into with this thing. Hopefully it's all good to go. Let's rock. Still no gauges or anything. I'm gonna have them look at that. All right, we're heading down the mountain right now. It's a little rough, hence rough country lift. But the roads are so just rutted out and everything like that. So, but when there's like a smooth patch, it's smooth. And this back door hatch is just rattling, like I feel like it's about to fall off. So I'm gonna have to fix that. Oh no, road's pretty good, honestly. The steering wheel is like turned at 90 degrees when I'm going straight, so I need to get that fixed. But we're almost into town right now. We're about to drop this thing off. Hopefully they can fix everything, or at least most of it, and then we're good to go. Good morning, guys. We are in town right now. Came to kind of like a little scrap yard. Came to a scrap yard just to get some metal. The nearest metal shop is like an hour and a half away from us. The owner of this yard said we could use this hood just to get some metal because I have to like patch in some places on the Jeep, and this is as good a metal as any, and it's free. So we're just gonna cannibalize this real quick and use it for metal to do whatever we need to do. Homestead right now. We picked up the Jeep from the maintenance shop. They did an alignment, did a few other things, make sure everything was good. We're not gonna break down on the side of the road. In the last video, you saw that we cut these fenders out. There's this gap right here. I didn't do like the fold technique. If you guys have ever done this to a Jeep, there's like you put a bunch of notches and you fold. So I did this. I should have done it the other way. It is what it is. Now I gotta fix it. I have that hood that I just got from that yard a little bit ago. It's sitting right there. It's like perfect for what I need. And I've got my first little piece of cardboard cut out. So I'm gonna put this like this, and then I'm just gonna be tack, and go finish all the way around. And then I'm gonna have to do it kind of slow because it's thin. So I'm not gonna be able to go really fast with it, so because it'll get too hot and start warping. Take this first piece and go put it on this old hood piece of sheet metal, start cutting it out, and then I'll remove the paint, start tacking it in. So we just put it like that, and then once we tack a few times, we just like bend it in there, you know? But let me remove some paint on this. All right, I'm not a professional welder. I did it a little bit when I was in the military, when I was a fabricator, but I mainly just did like sheet metal bending and that type of thing, riveting and that type of stuff. Every once in a while, I would have fun and do a little bit of welding, but it's very slim. I'm gonna show you what these look like after I'm done, and don't laugh at me.
Laugh with me.
Laugh with me. I just hope it turns out decently. I'm not trying to make it like a masterpiece, but as long as it just keeps the
inside dry.
Yeah.
From rusting.
Yes. So here we go.
Peekaboo. Oh my gosh, I just came out to check on Nick. This cute little helmet on. Got sparks flying. Love it. I'm gonna leave him to do his thing. Hi, kitty.
All right, this side is done. Like, it's so thin that it's just like eating away. Like, you can see little marks. There's like little holes and stuff like that, but it's just really hard to weld. Yeah, turn the heat down so much and so it takes a long time, and then there's holes and you have to lower the heat and all this stuff anyways. But this side's done. I plan to paint from this body line right here over to the door. Like that, this whole like panel is gonna be painted black. I think I'm just gonna grab a little bit of Bondo and like fill in the holes and all that stuff. As long as it doesn't leak and get water up in there, that's all I really care about. I mean, not leak, but just like, I don't want water to get trapped in there and then have a rust issue later on, because this truck is pretty much rust free. I'm done with this one, so I'm gonna put this tire back on, call it a night, call it a day, go inside and hang out. Good morning, guys. It was freaking windy last night, like 40, 45 mile an hour wind gusts. The trailer was shaking. I was like, we're about to tip over. It was nuts. It looks like it's gonna be a nice day outside. It is a little chilly and still a little bit windy, but we are headed to the cabin right now. We really gotta get that drywall done. I think we got mud and tape delivered there yesterday. So we're gonna go and try to do as much drywall as we possibly can. The end is in sight. We're gonna head down there right now. We're gonna take you guys with us. I'm sorry if it's repetitive. It's just that's what drywall is. You're just doing the same thing over and over and over and over again, but that's what we're doing right now. And that's what we're gonna film. Let's head down there. It might be running. It's a little cold.
It is really cold.
Got a little boogie in there. No, I'm just kidding. The living room is done with drywall. It's pretty much done.
Yeah.
I mean, besides mudding and taping and all the fun sanding and stuff, but.
Ooh, the cool stuff.
No, that's not cool. Anyway, we just moved some stuff out of the way right here. We're gonna cut these rafter tails off in this living room and then finish the ceiling. And then once that's done, we can just kind of like tie this area together. I don't know how exactly this is all gonna work because it's all sloped all weird. Then we'll just have these two walls left really, and then drywall's installed except for all the
bathroom. We need a bathroom too.
We're not putting drywall in there. No, I'm just kidding.
I was like, we are? What are we doing then?
We're going for the industrial look. Anyway, all right, we're gonna get to work cutting these tails off, and then hopefully we can get all this roof done today. We should get all the roof done today.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
We're gonna do it.
Game plan.
When we wake, hear the birds and see the sun.
I got sawdust all down my back right now.
Do the boogie dance.
Shimmy. There's like a limited, like trying to cut that tail off up there, and it's like the sawzall blades are dull, and I'm trying to use a skill saw, and the skill saw was just spraying me with dust, like all in my face. I had my spectacles on, but it went all the way down my back, and now I'm all itchy and uncomfortable, and I just want to.
And you got ants in your pants?
Not in my pants yet, but I'm sure they'll get there before too long.
I like your boogie dance though, it's cute.
Some in my mouth too.
Delicious.
2 more to go. And we can continue with these escapades.
Why is there like a cluster of nails on each one?
I feel like whoever did this just started going blah 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 blah. Like with their, I don't have a clue.
There's just like so many, and it's not just like the old drywall finishing nails. It's like huge rusty nails up top.
Hey, if it's not working, just put more nails in it and use a hammer. That's how you get things done.
Well, majority of the nails aren't even all the way in. They're like completely out.
That's what I'm saying. They missed a million times and they finally probably hit it.
Oh my
I have
god.
no. There's nails into nothing, and it makes it really hard to cut. Pretty much the bigger the hammer, the better the outcome.
Yeah, that's what she said.
That is what she said. I need a bigger hammer.
That is not what she said.
Thanks for backing me up there. That's cool. All right, watch out. This is probably gonna spray in your face, or just close your eyes.
At least it's not on your back. Give the people what they want. Take that sweatshirt off. Woo!
But it's.
Shake it out. How's that feel?
Still warmer. The only gonna solve it. New clothes and shower.
The kids came back from Las Vegas and they were feeling a little sick. So Ricky Cat is out here sunbathing, getting her vitamin D and counting to 100 like a boss. Ricky, can you do it by tens? Super fast? How do you do it?
10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100.
Yes! You're the smartest kindergartner I know. She also came back with her first loose tooth. You think we're gonna get that thing pulled here soon, Ricky Cat?
Oh, heck no, we're not going to pull it out with pliers.
With pliers? Who said we were gonna pull it with pliers?
Daddy.
Daddy, you said you're gonna pull Ricky's tooth out with pliers?
Maybe. Hey, it's cheaper than going to the dentist.
We'll give you an apple. You can eat an apple. How's that sound?
I already ate one yesterday.
Oh, and it didn't fall out? Well, look at that. That 2x4 is now a 2x3.5.
So if you didn't know, a 2x4 is 3.5 inches, so not 4 inches big.
Okay.
So when you say 2x4, it's actually 1.5 inches by 3.5 inches. It's actually not.
Okay, well now this is 1.5 inches by 3 inches. That poor board.
This end of this drywall to the wall right here, you can see there's a tiny gap over here. It's actually like 3/4 of an inch. And as we're going down, it's getting wider and wider. It's 49 inches, which it's 48 inches for a piece of drywall. So we're gonna have to like do 49 inches by whatever. So it's just gonna take a little bit longer to do this side. I've done an awesome thing in calculation about this cabin that makes it very difficult to do. It's not, you can't just throw it up there and be done. It makes it 1,000 times harder because you have to cut every little tiny piece. And nothing's square. Let's continue.
You got this, babe. And what are you doing all the way up there?
Looking at screws.
Looking at screws?
And then,
I just want to have this for later because I have a feeling I can use this against you later.
since I don't like drywall, I'll just say right now. I already know I'm not gonna like mudding. I'm not gonna like taping. I don't like things that take a really long time to do. I just want to get it in and get it done and move on to the next thing. We're gonna have to I'm gonna make it look like I did all of it, but then I'm gonna hire someone to be like, oh, we didn't record it, but we did. We got it all done.
You are not.
We got it all done.
You are not. You're gonna end up having to do it. Nicholas James, too high. Get down. Down. One step, sir.
Oh.
Yes, or Daddy's gonna pull you down.
I'm not either. You gotta learn somehow.
No,
He's
I'm
learning.
not going to get that.
What is it, 28 3/4? Is that what I said?
unfortunately, we had to do 2 small pieces right there, but good news, maybe, right, babe? Yes?
What?
We might be able to use a full sheet on the next one.
Yeah, I think so. The gap is closing. You seem really excited about this right now.
Well, it's just less like up and down, trying to shimmy and shake things into place, and like less gaps, tape, mud, all the shit.
We're gonna have to use a lot of mud.
Yeah, I just don't want all these pieces to look like trapezoids, you know? Because like I don't want them to be like crooked and like all that, but
Honestly,
it's
it
like,
doesn't matter. Like once you tape it, it doesn't matter.
okay.
It's just, the less seams, the better. But right now we're having to do more than we have to, just because nothing is straight.
This is gonna be the first time that we didn't have to take it up and down multiple times. I'm excited to report that this is the last drywall sheet going up for the day. Feels good.
I have one last drywall screw. I just need this right here.
Whoa! Thunder. Feel the thunder. How's it feel? How you doing?
Feels like my shoulders are got a workout.
Good. It's amazing.
With the drywall, I think all this ceiling. No, I still have another over there. Well, we're done for today.
Yeah, just this little piece through here in the living room area, the snack room area where the kids are making it their break area.
The break that they totally deserve from doing absolutely
Nothing but being awesome.
yeah.
Yeah, buddy. All right, time to play cleanup.
That's good, man. Video was filled with Jeep stuff, cabin stuff.
Our stuff.
Yeah, this cabin is, I mean, we're probably like 50% done, maybe a little bit more, 60% done. I promise you once we get this done, we're gonna start a project on our homestead, so we'll just be working on that mainly, and it's gonna be...
That's gonna be so amazing.
I can't wait.
Dream come
I feel like
true.
we've talked about it a million times. It's gonna be pretty entertaining to watch, so,
Just can't wait till the concrete truck can come up. That's all we're waiting for.
and then lumber. We're getting lumber bids right now. But yeah, it's gonna be the end of this video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please let me know if you guys are liking the Jeep stuff. I know a lot of you were. Please give this video a big thumbs up. Subscribe to our channel if you are not already. And we'll see you guys in a few days.
See you in a few days.